Recording.
Hey everybody!
How you guys doing? Happy New Year, by the way.
Happy New Year!
To those of you on the West Coast, if we get this up soon enough, Happy New Year soon. Want to thank you all for being part of our first LXG campaign contest. This was insane.
Yeah, it's calling it mildly.
Yeah, you guys are amazing, you are wonderful, and you put so much more attention into this than we were expecting. We all expected we would get about 100 votes or so, and then apparently Patrick
It got
Keith...
huge!
Yeah. Patrick Keith and Jim Vidlac decided that they wanted to have a miniature death match and totally threw bodies at each other, Stalin-esque style. It was really cool to see.
It ended up where we expected about 100 votes for the whole thing. We got almost 100 votes for each of their games.
Yes. As you can see, we set up that little diorama because that's pretty much what it was Warzone and Counterblast slugging it out there to literally the very end.
Mm-hmm.
And you guys that voted last minute to help support your games,
good job.
good on you, mate. Definitely that's what you want to do. Everything that LXG does, it's about supporting the hobby, getting new games out to people, getting more games being played, and you guys are all going to help that to happen. So we did a little bit of talking.
Yeah.
And
We've decided to go crazy.
we're probably going to get fired from our day jobs because we're going to run both of these campaigns at the same time. Save us some straitjackets.
Yeah. Because, yeah. Like you said, we all have day jobs, and we're trying to figure out how we're going to do this, but you guys were way too awesome and way too cool and way too supportive of your games for us to feel okay with the idea of you not getting something for your efforts.
Absolutely. So when the campaigns start, which will be before the end of January, it's going to take us a little bit more prep time than we expected because we need to be prepping armies for both games, not one.
Yeah.
We're going to be running a minimum of 2 games a week of Warzone, 1 game a week of Counterblast. That may go to 3 and 2 if we have time, but we're promising at least the 2 battle reports for
Time or
Warzone.
crack.
What's
Crack
that?
might do it.
And
A crack habit might get us.
Enough drugs might work. We're going to have some narrated bits that we're going to put in as well. We're going to try to change this up, make it really, really cinematic. For those of you who know who he is, New Icon has graciously agreed to do the narration work for the Warzone campaign as he is the voice of Warzone. So we're going to have him doing that. We're going to have another gentleman who has actually done professional voiceover work in the past as well, who's going to be doing the Counterblast stuff. I'm really looking forward to seeing Colin's work with that. Colin Babcock has an amazing voice. You guys are going to enjoy it. Aside from that, as far as the Counterblast campaign goes, I'm going to be dealing a little bit with Patrick and Brett, making sure that we have everything set up for that, although pretty much we're just going to be using the rulebook. As far as the Warzone campaign goes, I'm going to be working with Mark Rapson on the story. I'm going to be working with Big Jim on the campaigns, and according to Mr. Rapson, you guys are going to be able to get a finished copy of what all of this is when we're done. They're going to put the PDF up on the site, so
Good
Prodos
on
is
him.
going to be supporting. That's great. For those of you who voted for Counterblast, Patrick Keith has his contest that I'm sure you've heard about in emails and Facebook and Twitter, and I think he set up smoke signals. So he'll be following up with that, obviously. Again, for all of you, thank you very much.
Yes.
You guys are literally why we put this channel together. Gamers playing games and seeing stuff that's going on that's not necessarily the big mainstream games.
That's what we do.
I have a request. If you voted for Warzone, if you voted for Counterblast, if you voted for any of the games, honestly, do yourself a favor. Please watch the other campaigns.
Mm-hmm.
Part of the hobby is seeing what is out there. Don't get stuck into a rut. That's when your hobby lags. So, if you're not familiar with these guys, or if you're not familiar with these guys, watch them, see the game. If it's something you're not going to be interested in, great. If it's something you're going to be interested in, great. Now you've experienced something new.
I mean, yeah, he's not kidding. The reason we do this is so that you can see something that's different from what you're used to. It's why we cover as many games as we do. So.
And we'll be covering even more games in 2015. There is a lot more coming for LXG. Want to take a minute to go into some of that, or?
Sure, why not?
All right.
All right, so what are our plans for 2015? Well, first off, if you're watching this video on YouTube, you'll be seeing a lot more of us on YouTube. We're going to use our YouTube channel to promote these two campaigns, as well as other videos we're going to do for,
Yes.
as far as, I apologize, I got distracted. We're going to be doing more videos for reviews. We're going to be doing some news stuff. We're going to be trying to cover a lot of different things in the community as far as games that you may or may not be playing.
We're also going to be trying to get to a couple conventions as well. TempleCon's just around the corner. We're hoping to be there. There's a couple other things that we're currently talking about doing as well. Also, we're going to be covering in 2015, we're going to be covering some 15mm gaming,
Yes.
starting off the year. For those of you who aren't familiar with them, Crush Pop Productions, otherwise known as C-Pop, New Icons Project, really good stuff. You're going to be seeing us dropping some of that down. There's a couple Kickstarters that are coming up for 15mm that are going to be right around the corner that we're going to be covering. There's a lot happening in 2015, guys. It's going to be a great year for the hobby.
Comfy Chair Games wants us covering their new project soon.
Yep.
So, yeah, a lot of stuff.
So, all right. So,
The reason you're all really watching.
yeah. All right. So now that we've talked a little bit, let's see who gets money. One other thing we decided, because you guys are awesome,
And scary.
and well, she's scarier.
Well, yeah, but she can't win.
That's true. We're actually going to give away 2 prizes, not 1. I don't know why, but you guys deserve it.
Yeah,
So,
mainly because you guys deserve it. I mean, you guys put out a lot more effort into this than any of us expected. So we're going to reward you guys for that.
all right. If you're watching this on YouTube, somewhere over here-ish, maybe down there.
Where those explosions are coming from.
Yeah, watch out for the hand grenades. Like, subscribe,
Yes.
do the stuff. Okay. We're going to do this live.
There's 149 unique entries into our contest. We put them in that list, and we swear there's all 149 are there. And then we're going to hit this
When we
one-
hit this button,
There you go.
it's going to pick 2 names and put them at the top of the list. Whoever's those 2 names are at the top of the list is going to win. I can't even see the button from there.
So I can see the button. Okay.
Hit the button!
Oh my. Alright, ready? 3, 2, 1, randomizing the list. Alright, Stuart Burrows, you have won the grand prize. You voted for Warzone, sir, so you get the bonus prize. If you followed, you could actually win more Warzone stuff. And fittingly enough, in second place, Planetoid 51, who voted for Counterblast. So a Warzone guy won and Counterblast guy gave
Planetoid 51, by the way.
Last vote.
Well done. Well done.
Good job.
Worth your 2 minutes, buddy. Worth your 2 minutes. Yep. Okay, on behalf of Merrick and Token Gamer Chick, who are behind the scenes working on the equipment, say hi, guys.
Hello!
Hello.
That was them, honest, I swear.
Yes.
Maybe.
Alright. This is...
Ali Alcatraz, Queen of the Undead.
I'm Belgrath97.
Second class elitist. We are LXG. Thank you very much. Happy holidays, and we'll have some fun in 2015, guys.
Happy New Year!
Till next time.